You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, of course, yesterday evening it came out, and I did 2 videos. This is the third, surrounding A'ja Wilson's Nike signature shoe announcement, which, by the way, it should be noted in true A'ja Wilson fashion, her shoe and her getting a shoe is a side note to something else putrid that she had to say. A little nugget that came out there, and I'm sure if she'd have realized the kind of blowback she was going to get, she might have never mentioned it. But she let it out that she has known about this shoe, this signature shoe coming, for almost 2 years, right? Yesterday afternoon, this was a video that came out. I'm not playing it again, but this is what she said. A'ja Wilson, or this is what was said. A'ja Wilson had to keep her Nike signature shoe a secret from her parents for almost 2 years. She showed them the A1 the day before the official reveal in their size. Quote, "It was just a happy day for the Wilson family." Well, my goodness, that fact that she hid this for 2 years while letting a very young athlete coming out of college and her fans, she hung everybody out to dry. All right? Because there was massive media outrage, because the black woman, and that's what it was a massive racial blowup, and I'm going to call it the original WNBA fans, I'm going to start calling them activist fans. I've called it an activist basketball league. Might as well call the original fans activist fans. They lost their minds and began attacking Caitlin Clark fans and Caitlin Clark. And A'ja Wilson let it happen without coming out and saying anything. She kept up a charade that, my goodness, she was the victim, and obviously it was a racial issue because she didn't have her shoe. She wasn't getting the credit she deserved. Where's my signature shoe? Woe is me, except you knew you were getting one. And you hung Caitlin Clark out to dry. All the while, look, let's just keep it real. We're back to the petty and jealousy angle in all this. That's where we're at. That's where we always was at. Racism, pettiness, and jealousy. They watched a young lady come into the league and immediately triple and quadruple viewership for the league and sell out arenas everywhere, and all these women were pissed. That's all there is to it. Well, why didn't they watch us? Maybe because you come across as deplorable human beings. How about that? You're the most unlikable group of athletes I have ever seen. It is unbelievable. All right? So, the WNBA yesterday, when all this happened, decided to post this. And this is A'ja Wilson. This is a Nike video that Nike put up. The results speak for themselves. Fire. And this is A'ja Wilson, once again, trying to convince you of how great she is. I'm just turning that down. I'm not getting a copyright strike over Nike's bullshit video. You see her right there, boy. She's got to show how she's pissed off. Oh, she's mad. All right. Whatever. Nobody cares. She doesn't move the needle, and your viewership shows it. Nobody watches you. Nobody cares. You didn't move the needle. I don't care if you win 10 MVPs. I don't. All right? There will be one person that will revolutionize the league and finally lead it into profitability. It wasn't A'ja Wilson. It wasn't Breanna Stewart. It wasn't Cheryl Swoops. It wasn't any Dejanay Carrington. Ha! I wish. Yeah, seriously. I wish I would say that. None of them, including you, Angel Reese. Yeah, I'm bringing you into it too, because you joined in with the nastiness that was done to Caitlin Clark on the court. So, They put this up, and the WNBA got spit roasted, if anybody knows what that means. They got destroyed. And you see me right there at Rhodes Rants. Follow me. Honestly, y'all should delete this, or we'll decide the league is, quote, complicit in all this too. Kathy Engelbert in this league, far as I'm concerned, yeah, they're as bad as these athletes. They don't market her, just like the Nike doesn't market Caitlin Clark. They're scared of their own other players to truly embrace and promote the one golden goose that has walked in. The WNBA is still trash. The person setting up the hate on Caitlin Clark for having a Nike shoe deal when she already signed one, that evil person, shameful company. It wasn't about the shoe deal. It was about a signature shoe, which she already knew she had. But she played right along with the outrage. It's disgusting. Caitlin should tell Nike to get bent and sign with someone else. I mean, crazy. I mean, even people saying, no doubt she's great at basketball. But why don't she move the needle? Just asking. She doesn't. She doesn't. No matter what y'all do, if someone's actually cool, they don't need someone to tell you as much. Yeah, that. They think this is a good look. It's why nobody ever watched your league. Right here. That look on A'ja Wilson's face is why nobody watched your league before Caitlin Clark walked in. You guys suck, and so does Nike. If this was true, there wouldn't be press or media telling us how she, quote, deserved a shoe. This person just asked, is she controlling the WNBA account? By the way, A'ja Wilson would show up later in the day on post, too. Best player in the world for now, comes across as insecure and selfish. Seems like a bad locker room leader. Don't forget racist. I mean, it's pretty obvious she don't care for white people too much. The WNBA is promoting a racist and friends with a sexist is crazy. It's nuts. It's nuts. She whines like crazy to be noticed. How many times did you feature Caitlin Clark here? Not nearly enough. How about this one? Clark is a face and the future of the W. How about that? Yeah, that's a hell of a pro. That's what's up. That's what's up, is what that is. Probably the worst human on the planet. Thank God for Caitlin Clark. I don't care if the WNBA, Nike, and ESPN are propping A'ja, but show some sportsmanship by not preventing Caitlin's success and popularity. I mean, we could go on. A'ja Wilson's racist. She's trash. She's a fraud. Good basketball player, terrible person. Ugly, hypocrite, locker room toxic, spotted. And I'm going to tell you, how about this one? Cornier than LeBron, which is impressive. Wow. If I always ask this question when it comes to greatness, because there was no doubt that even as much as Larry and Magic did for the NBA, and no doubt they had a massive piece in the NBA blowing up. When Michael Jordan walked in, he took what they had built, and when he left the NBA in a much better spot than he found it. I've said LeBron will leave the league in shambles. If Caitlin Clark doesn't come around, if there is no Caitlin Clark, A'ja Wilson would have come and gone. You would have never even known it. You would have never even known it. And they would have still been drawing their 200 and 300 and 400,000 viewers. It's crazy. It is absurd how much disrespect this player gets coming out of Iowa. Unbelievable. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.